Hey man, welcome to the Super Divorce channel. If you think you're gonna like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up now. And if you're digging it here, go ahead and subscribe. Just make sure you bong the gong for notifications so you know when new videos go live. Now then, please look forward to this video. Enjoy, chefs. Don't Breathe is not a horror film. The first one wasn't a horror film, and I don't think the sequel is going to be a horror film. Back when this one came out, back in 2016, the original Don't Breathe, the one that's back in the news because they got a sequel coming. Don't Breathe back in the news. When it came out, everyone was talking, losing their minds about how it was the greatest horror movie of the past 20 years. There was look, I got it right here. There was this poster everyone was sharing was the Don't Breathe movie poster, and they got it right up here. They spell it out for you. The best American horror film in 20 years. 20 years. 2 decades of horror films, and this is the best one. Too bad it's not even a horror film. It's a suspense thriller. It's a thriller. It's not a horror movie. I wasn't scared when I was watching. There was nothing scary about it. There were some, we could say, unnerving parts. There were some disturbing parts. Nothing. It was not scary. Okay? You had a group of people, some youngsters. They're going to break into this guy's house because he looks like a mark. He's blind. He's a vet. And he's got a stash of cash. And they're like, we're going to break into his home and we'll make off with the money, and then I can move to California with my sister. So they break in. They find out the guy is actually quite capable despite his blindness. He's got his house all rigged up. He's, like I said, a veteran. He's still in really good shape for an elderly man. And he whoops up on him. And the hunters turn into the hunted. It's that type of deal. And then there's a twist that's kind of effed up. But look, it's not a horror film. That's the big deal. That's what I'm trying to say. That's all I'm saying. Not a horror film. But over on MovieWeb, they were perpetuating this this lie, going right along with that. I didn't see anyone else calling it out. I'm brave enough to do so, and I'll take whatever comes my way as a result, but I don't believe this is a horror movie. Fede Alvarez, he did the 2013 Evil Dead movie, which actually was one of the best horror films of the past couple decades, in my opinion. A very capable reboot, if you will, a relaunch. A lot of people were upset that they were doing a new Evil Dead, no Bruce Campbell, though he did show up in the one I saw in theaters at the very end. He comes on and says groovy. You had a little bit of a Bruce Campbell cameo. But they did a great job with it. Fede Alvarez did a great job with that actual horror film. So he follows it up with Don't Breathe in 2016, and everyone loses their minds. They say that's the great horror film. And people kind of let the 2013 Evil Dead just be tossed aside. Just lop its head right off and leave it for scraps by the side of the road. Jeremy Dick told us all about Don't Breathe 2. Our first look here has Stephen Lang ready to strike back. There he is. There's the old guy I was talking about with his hammer. This is apparently the first look at the upcoming Sony film, Don't Breathe 2. Description says, set years after the 2016 hit, the horror sequel catches up with blind veteran Norman Nordstrom, played by Stephen Lang, who's been living in an isolated cabin, but has his solace interrupted when past sins catch up to him. So he does some sinning in the first movie beyond just hunting down the people who've broken into his home. There is like I said, a twisted aspect to that movie. But that doesn't make a horror film. Plenty of movies have that kind of thing thrown in there. A twist, a sicko involved where you're not, well, that's not a horror film though. It's a thriller. It's a suspense thriller. So, there you go. They called it a sleeper hit in this article. I guess it was kind of a sleeper. But once it made the rounds, a few weekends out at the box office, everyone was running out to see it. I saw it. I wasn't disappointed in it, per se. Again, everyone had been talking about how it was this great horror film. I saw it at the drive-in, actually, and it was a double feature. I want to say that the double feature was this film and the one with Blake Lively, where she's being circled by a shark just off the coast. That was a good movie. I think that one was even more suspenseful than Don't Breathe. I could be getting it mixed up. I feel like I saw those two together. I feel like I did. I'm going to go with that for now until someone corrects me and says, oh no, it couldn't have been because Blake Lively's movie came out 5 months later. No, I don't think so. But anyway, Don't Breathe, it's not a horror movie. In any event, Don't Breathe 2 will be released in theaters by Sony Pictures, releasing on August 13th, 2021. They finished this thing up last year. It's just been kind of sitting around. We got a lot of that going on, don't we? This is kind of cool merchandise. This was from October 7th. Stephen Lang posted up on Twitter. He said, I'm wrapped. A splendidly rugged shoot. Thank you, Belgrade. All health and safety protocols observed to the letter. Well done, all. Hashtag @Don'tBreathe. Hashtag @Don'tBreatheMovie. I don't think he did that correctly. Can you hashtag ats? I don't think you can do that. Maybe you can. I've never tried doing that before. I didn't think that was kosher. Maybe you can. Maybe he knows more than I do. Anyway, I just wanted to say that's cool merchandise. I would maybe buy one of those shirts. That one right there. It's pretty creepy. Though I don't really like his character, so maybe I wouldn't. I mean, I don't know. He's not the type of guy you want to walk around representing, is he? Oh well. The non-sequel to this 2016 suspense, the non-horror sequel. It is a sequel. It's in fact a sequel. It's not a horror film though. So that's going to be out in August, and you can go and watch it. And if you disagree with me, then you can let it all out in the comments below. You can tell me how you feel. You can get it off your chest. I'd love to hear from you. But for now, I have the final say. It's my video. So I got to end this thing and tell you once again that Don't Breathe is not a horror movie, and nothing you can say in the comments is going to convince me otherwise. It's not even to change my mind. You're not going to change my mind. It was a suspense thriller. And that's that. Okay? So until next time, everyone, make sure that you, if you haven't done so, you go ahead and you subscribe to the channel, you like this video, you thumbs it up, you leave a comment below, you share with your friends, the more the merrier and all that kind of stuff. And if you'd like to listen to Super Divorce music, because I make music, you can find Super Divorce tunes over on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, all those places. I like to say wherever you stream your fucking horse shit, you can find Super Divorce and you can listen. And if you fall in love with the albums, which I think you're going to, you can pick up a physical copy on CD, cassette tape, or vinyl record at superdivorceme.com. Also be sure to follow me on Twitter @SuperDivorce and on Instagram @SuperDivorceBand. I'm going to be posting some artwork in those places because I'm working on a Proudly Comicsgate comic book. It's going to be coming out at some point in the future. Campaign. Hopefully I launch it late this year. I might have just lost some of you with that. Proudly, Comicsgate. Proudly. Till next time, everyone, take real good care. Keep kicking ass. Love you lots. Lord willing, I'll be back very soon with another video for you to watch. Bye-bye.
Divorce. We gonna go viral with this one.